Oh, hello. Just looking out the window a bit. You know how it is when you look out the window and you can see the stuff that's outside. Yes, well, that's what I was doing. Anyway, yes, so, Trainz, Milton Valley Railroad. So, let's get started. Oh, hold on. Okay. No, do not install Surface Pack 3 now. I can't run that because I don't have the correct operating system, which you should really notice, Trainz. Application, you should really notice that if I don't have the operating system installed to be able to run the thing, okay. Anyway, let's get started. Hello, Kango Fango. Or the Kango of the House Fango. How are you today? Today I am good. Tired, but good. And I'm going to give you 243.2 guesses as to why that is. Yes, that is the right route. Good. Sometimes when I start Trainz up, I just go for loading the last route I edited. Because when I launch Trainz, just playing myself, I just scroll through, click, and edit through all that cycle, so that when I start the stream, I'm going to go for that same route, even though that's not the route I'm working on off stream. So if you can install it, should just throw an error, invalid operating system error 6061. Why 6061? Is it just an arbitrary number or what? Should I guesses on what? Sorry. No, not guesses on what. Sorry, guesses on why today was good for me and why I'm tired, because they're actually one and the same thing. Ah, yes, our thumbnail view from last stream. Interesting that the boxcar doesn't show for some reason. Oh, I probably didn't save it with it. That's okay. Arbitrary, yes. Haha, Kango of the House Fango, actually. Sharadise, oh right, gee, Sharadise, was today a long roleplay session? Yes, it was. It was very nice. Okay. So I'm going to start by putting down more... I really want to get more of a feel for this area, so I'm actually going to put down more buildings. Just on this bit, sort of up to here, probably. Just along here, and then probably along this bit as well, just so that I know more of what this area feels like. Because I don't want it to feel like open countryside where the buffalo roam, but more like city where the people live. Yeah, I've got the text just turned down a bit, so that's probably why this looks like this. Actually, these do have much better textures. And I'm going to have some gaps between here where I can have things like dumpsters or little alleyways going behind. Because after all, you need some place to hide when you're on the run from gangsters or something. Okay. Yeah, that might fit quite well. If I can have this back here, maybe like that. That seems a bit too large. Maybe I can... Actually, I suppose it would fit. Maybe this would fit better in kind of a... This seems more like a sort of centerpiece thing. I'd really like to be able to see this from a bit further away as well. I know that I've got the render distance quite low. Let me increase the render distance a little bit. Perhaps here. Maybe this is going to be a good location for this. Not like that. Probably more like this, actually. And then we're probably going to have a small car park over here as well. Although I'm not sure if that fits that well here. I'm going to temporarily leave it there, but I may put it somewhere else later. Oh, nice. Open countryside on bar for low roam. What do you mean, open countryside on bar for low roam? What do you mean? What? Kango says, right. Should I derelict barrels, 3 alleyways? Yes, of course. Oh, and then put another one of the towers next to the left one. Oh, you mean here? Here. But that might look nice. Maybe. The L-shaped building when viewed from side. Shadays, what you sang. Where the buffalo roam. I don't just want open countryside, something roam. Hello, Elsinore. Shadays, good evening, sir. Shadays and chat. Hello, how are you? Right, I'm just putting some industrial buildings back here on the yard, so around the outside, so I know more. I have a bit of feeling for this area. Oh, right, Rome. Yes, of course. This asset, right, I remember. I used this asset on another map, and I used this little area as a little parking... well, area. Really. So, I think I'm going to do the same thing here. And I think I'm going to have it rotated this way, like a little alleyway going back here, like that. Evening, Sir Elsinore. How are you this fine eve? I'm doing well, thank you. How are you doing, Sir Kango? Everybody's knighted here. Okay. Actually, this one could work quite well because it's on a bit of a tilt. Maybe we can use this for the curve a bit. Maybe like that, perhaps. I think that might fit quite well. Of course, I will have... I probably will move these buildings about a bit, so that, for example, if I move this over to the side a bit, I can have a road going through and stuff like that. But at first, I'm going to do that after, basically, so that I've already got an idea of what I want this to look like. Okay, like this way or this way? This way is probably a bit better. Very well. Very well. Cheers, muchly. Stream title, Where Trains Go to Sleep. That stream title, yes, because it's a yard. So after a long day's work or night's work, a train comes in here and goes to sleep for the night. Sure it is. I was raised a southern gentleman and thought to be polite, and should address people until I know them well as sir or ma'am. Oh, I see. That's not how... I've personally not been raised that way. Not the polite thing, I mean the sir or ma'am way, but I see. You could either think it's the round... You could either think it's the roundhouse, or it could also be the smelter's yard. You're going where trains go to sleep, pal. Yikes. Yeah, we don't have the smelter's yard here yet. So, yes. Oh, hello. Oh, to you too. Hello. Yes. Right, I'm just placing down some JR industrial buildings. These ones are on the DLS, by the way. They are free. Just to get a better feel for this area, and then I'll put the roads in later to go back a layer, and I'm going to add buildings here as well, and then probably some more stuff back there. Right, so let's see. Is the storm gone now? Well, I would assume so. Trying to fit these buildings around so they so that they fit better color-wise. Yes, good. Do I want an alleyway there? I think no. I'll move this to there. I think, yeah, that looks better here. Ooh. I think there's a better one. I think this is a bit better suited for background. So if I have this maybe like that a bit more. Or maybe I could use this in the actual yard. Ooh. Maybe have it here, like, because there's kind of a warehouse transfer building. So maybe having this, let's see, where are access points? Okay, so just having this over here, like that. And of course putting stuff around it. Yeah, that looks better. What does this one look like? Ah, that's a little shit thing, a little industry thing. I think that might fit a bit better over here. There we are. I think that fits quite well here. Maybe. I think that's probably good. I'm fairly sure that we're going to have a road going back here. So I should probably have this building sort of there, maybe. Oh, actually, no, probably on the other side would be a bit better. Save. Phew. Hopefully the next days will see more calmness in overhead meteorology. Meteorology. Yes, there we go. Namely, weather. On the 6th day of summer, Paradise gave to us. What did I give? Yes, I know that's not the song you meant, but what did I give? No, seriously, what did I give on that day? Ooh, that's shiny. If I had the post-processing effects on that, would be a glare right there. Would that fit over here as well? Maybe it'd be a bit better not to have this huge building there. Maybe a bit of a smaller one might fit a bit nicer. I don't know. Although, maybe I like the idea of having this run a bit close to the tracks. So, hold on, not that close. More like that, maybe. There we are. We'll, of course, have a road connection here as well. 6 Milton streamies. Wait, what? I didn't give 6 Milton streamies on that day. Yeah, I don't really like this big building there. I think smaller buildings would fit a bit nicer. Multiple smaller ones, I mean. Oh, a wooden one. Ooh. I think this one would fit quite well on the opposite side of this. Although it looks a bit tiny in comparison to that. Maybe this would fit a bit better over here. Somewhere. Maybe right here, actually. Yeah, that could fit quite nicely. Having it over here. 1 Milton streamy. Oh, 1. So not 6, but... Oh, right. I can see how you could confuse those two. Oh, this might be quite nice over here, because the road will have to come through here. So actually having this is sort of almost like a gate type structure. Ooh. Like that. And that's good because then when you're coming off of the main line up here, when you look down, you can actually see on the roofs. And that's going to make you feel like you're quite high up then, if you can see onto the roofs. Yeah, both are 3-letter words. Oh yes, this. That looks so good. Thank you. I didn't make the asset. Ah, this should... Sorry. This should go over here somewhere, I think. How tall is this in comparison? A bit taller, yes. I think I'm going to move this over here. Yeah, it's nice to have a bit of a taller building there. Oh, this one is, I think, one that I can use quite a lot. Because this is sort of a very generic looking one. And this can also, of course, be placed back here in some locations to fill out some of these gaps. This should be a bit further back, I think. Maybe make this more like that. I think that's a bit better. Right. And then I'm going to have this over here as well. Probably, actually I might have another one there. So it actually just kind of intersects like that to form a bit of a bigger building. I can lower this down a bit so it doesn't look as bad like that. Yeah, so it just looks like a bit of a bigger complex back there. Ah, that's a nice one. This would fit good over here, I think. Because again, it's a bit of a higher building, a bit of a taller one. There we are. Ooh, that's a small one. I can use this over here. Over there. Yes. Now where... like that, I think. Okay. I'll have it this building... Oh, not like that, because those are garage doors on that side. So I actually need to turn it the other way so that there's space for trucks or vehicles to go in and out. Okay, next one. That fits quite nicely, I think. Although this building is quite tall, which means I think it could also fit well over here. Let's see. Yes, back there, that's good. Because that kind of matches the height a bit back there. Safe. Agreed. Fits very well. Nice job with those buildings. Not even half an hour in and the city's practically finished. Yes. This, I think, fits well. Actually, like that. Yeah, that fits nicely. No, needs to be turned around, I think. Yeah, I think that fits a bit better. Although now it'll just... That, perhaps. Sure. Okay. We've also got these nice canopies, which are just industrial canopies, which I think might fit quite well around here someplace. Not sure if I want it over some sidings. Or if I... Let's see. It might work well over here, somewhere. Maybe just as a kind of shielded... Maybe just kind of a shielded working area. So you've got protection from rain and the elements if you've got to work here. Let's see how tall this is. I think we could even make it a little bit lower. But not like that. There we are. Just in case you need to work on something here, maybe. I don't know what this would really be used for. I may change my mind about it later, but for now it can stay. But I might also use this same object over here someplace. Steel shed. Large steel shed. Yeah, we can have this. We can have this over here. And then just have kind of a storage area or of some description here. We can have this dirt road kind of continue straight on some sort of unloading bay, or maybe we can have lumber on here or something like that. Ah, yes, of course, the storage tanks. Liquid storage tanks. Would this fit anywhere? I mean, this would fit more over here, really. Maybe over here. Maybe this could fit quite nicely over here. Although that kind of gets in the way a bit over here. Maybe there somewhere. Anyway, I'll leave it there for later. I'll deal with it later. Of course, this one. I don't want to use too much of this. A JR metal fabrication shop. Ah. Let's see. Nice. Randomly place new objects. Direct barrel 01. Start. Bzz. Placement succeeded. Successful. 425 out of 225 object placed. Oh, 425 out of 425. I see. Ah, I had no idea I had this. Okay. Ah, plywood. That could fit well somewhere. I'm going to put a couple of these objects maybe over here, just for it being stored or something. Well, for imminent use, basically. Maybe. Or actually, maybe over here under the shelter might fit a bit better. And this object needs to go onto the temp block layer. Oh, That's interesting. That could fit quite well over here, maybe. How about over here as well? Maybe this would fit over here as well. Ah, yes, I think it would fit quite well over here. Motel. This looks almost like you're supposed to back the truck in here. Like there's the like the door, the loading bay door for the trucks. For the motel, you just beep, beep, beep with the trailer onto there. Look, you can see the light, the blue light on my face. Ah, right. I might actually place this somewhere as well. Although having a motel in this area isn't really... Well, maybe. Maybe. I guess it might break the scene up a bit, having this over here. A dark rock. Interesting. Ah, some yes. Security cameras. Dun dun dun. Dun. Oh, I see. Small paper co. I think I've used this before somewhere. Where should we have this? Let's see. Maybe over here. This would fit quite nicely over here, I think. Although I'm not sure how that would fit in there. Maybe we can have it this way. No, I think I'll leave it like this. Maybe I'll place something else over here. Oh, this one. I remember this one. Southland Depot. I think this would fit quite well somewhere as well. Maybe just sort of over here, just as a sort of an admin building for the thing. I'm not sure why it says Southland if this is not Southland. Maybe I'll remove it later. We'll see. And just some steel beams over here. Maybe some over here as well, next to the tracks or somewhere. Maybe over here, actually. Ah. Steel coils. Group. But no, this isn't a steel mill or anything. This could be really useful somewhere, but I don't think so. Over here, not over here. Maybe that actually. so that there's kind of a little. So for the workshop, like if you've got the thing in here, and then but although this looks too big, this doesn't look. It's too windy. That doesn't look right. It just doesn't look right. No, it doesn't work there. It doesn't work there. Let's see. Shara's question: will the city be entirely flat? I don't think so, but I don't know. I don't know. Shara's, maybe turn it to night when placing the yard lighting? Yeah, I'm not placing the yard lighting at the moment. Oh, that is an impressive structure. That is. No, leave it. Maybe place walls on either end, left and right, to help with the wind. No, it just doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. I mean, I wasn't sure about this little thing here, but that big thing, nah. This one, on the other hand, maybe. Okay. I think that fits much better. I think that fits much better. Just a little shed at the end there. With a little siding next to it. That fits much better than the other huge thing there. Don't you think so as well? Oh, this one's neat. Yes, it is. Oh, grain elevator. This will be useful for when I make the thing, like the food processing plant, where we need to deliver the grain stuff too. Let's see. Problem is only one track will be able to use the shed. Only one track will be able to use the shed. See doors in a big workshop building. Yes, I know. But the thing is that in universe, these doors can be opened, so they can all still use it. It's just in sessions you'd really only realistically be using this. So, but you can still have stuff on the tracks parked. Also, yes, I do realize I need to put dig holes there. There we are, good. Yeah, fair enough, I suppose. Okay. Maybe we can just have some ties there. No, for some reason I don't like that there. Not sure why. Maybe there. Just give a little bit more detail to this little area. Ties, yes. Ah, here, right. So yeah, the trailers. I want trailers over here. The little short ones, yes, good. We are going to expand this area a little bit more. Sort of like that. And then we'll have some sort of building here, or unloading ramp or something. That fits quite well there. Wharf shed, maybe. Maybe back here, actually. No, it's a bit too short. No, it's too low. Over here, perhaps. There we are. You can just about see that if I make the road go through here. Helicopter pad on top. Yard office, that's what I need. Yard office, of course. Over here, yes. Like that. Actually, might be better. Would it be better if I replaced these two assets? Maybe not. I don't know. Ah, I've got an idea. Maybe I can have this on this shed there. Right, so if I have this in like that, maybe. There we are. Just have to have a way to go through here, maybe. I like railroad ties. Railroad ties are cool. Get that? I get the reference. Yes. Oh, I've got an idea. Maybe not have that there. Maybe have it at the end. Although then it wouldn't make sense to have it open. No, never mind. Never mind. Place chopper on top of that. No. Helipad on the roof. And try this. Oh, right, XD. With on this shed there, I thought you meant you would put it on top of it. Really? No. And we've got the one with the tower. Nah, too modern. And these are sort of maybe the little workshops. Car garage. No. No. A little pile of stuff. Little piles of stuff can help. Just of maybe there. Just something was unloaded. Or maybe, actually, it might look a bit better over here. Those are some big pipes. Well, long pipes, really. Well, not that long. There are longer ones. Like, for example, the oil pipelines. Those are a bit longer, I think. No, that doesn't fit there. Here, maybe. There we are. Bit of space to load and unload, maybe. Okay, right, so we've got the industrial buildings. Now I'll just add a few more. Would it be good if you named every single derelict barrel on the map? Andy, William, Felbert, Gareth, Garin, Bob, Clarissa, and so on? No, because that would just be unnecessary, I feel. Unnecessary amount of stuff. And I don't think I will have. I mean, I could have another one of these over here, but then it looks like a castle, and I don't want it to look like a castle. It's not a castle, so why should it look like one? Basically. This should be turned the other way around to kind of fill that gap in the line of sight. Like that, yes. Yeah, true. Right, so... yeah, that looks already much better, I think. Of course, this still. I want to do this bit still. I want to do, well, actually I want to do the motel first. That. Of course, I'll need to change the things here to make things going in and out. Ways going out. And also, if you copy and paste named objects, it will then copies maintain the original's names. I think so. I have not tested it. let's see. If I just delete this bit, of course that'll mess it up. There we are. Maybe if I add a barrier here. Actually, tell you what, I'll make this a bit longer. Sort of like that. Stuff like that. Good, good. I'll add another spline point in there in the middle to make this diagonal a bit better. If I can put one in there, maybe. I'll move it like that. Come on. Just like that. There we are. There we are. Here we are, like that. That looks a bit nicer, I think. Then I'll need another point there, maybe. Okay, so that's straightened. Let's see. Okay, now delete these. Okay, now do the other side. Gotcha, cheers. Looks good, yeah. Fence off with the dirt. Yes, I shall draw my rapier, and now I will fence off, yes. I mean, fence off the dirt, or gravel, or is that concrete? It's more gravel. And yeah, I'll put a barrier here. I'll probably have a barrier there with cars and trucks parked there, but yes, I will. Ah, nice, yes. I'll probably get the wooden barrier from before. I'll save. I'll probably get the wooden barrier I used in the car park in Nothisir and over here where by that farm. No, not that one, the other one. Actually, yes, no, it was the other one. I think I might have used it somewhere else as well, but I think I'm going to get it from that farm. I shall draw my rapier to fence off with the dirt. Grabs quill and paper. Oh, you're writing it down. This one I meant. Barrier wooden 01. Did you get the joke? Quill and paper to write something down. Hehe. What do you mean? Like, that was such a good joke that you're going to write it down? Was that the joke? Or what did you mean? No. Okay, then explain, please. I shall draw my... Oh, right, draw. Oh, of course. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit sleepy at the moment. I've made that joke myself, actually, on a few occasions. Worry not, you shall. Wait, worry not, you shall. Wait, so I shall worry? What do you mean? Probably that I'm... yeah. Is that good? Yeah, sure. That's fine. That really needs... There we are. That looks a bit better from the spacing point of view. And I'm probably going to use this fence as well, again for this area. Now let's see. Actually, I think I'm going to have a little green space there. There we are. Yes. I'll add grass and probably a bit of rubbish in this bit as well. I think that looks better. I think this needs more work. Yes. I need something with loading bays. This thing. Lüch's gut. That's like that. So you've got a bit of space to maneuver. Could you give us a close-up of the Tipper semi-trailer? I want to check if they're sufficiently American. Oh no, quick, where's my flag? Given that they're from JR, they probably are. Box ones look fine. I'm just waiting for your response on my joke. Yes? XD, there it is. Yes? Is it sufficiently American? Shreddies may be a tad Australian looking, but they look good. Cheersies, okay. There we are. I can still see it spinning there. Okay, so I want to do work on this bit. That's good. Much of that, probably enough space for a small vehicle to get past. Okay, and then this will go that way basically. Okay, and I will mix in a few other colors as well. A bit of this around the edge. Let's see. Okay. How about maybe not. Well, maybe a bit there. I want a bit of another texture in here. I'll have a look at the other one over here. That's too light, probably. I'll save. Oh, maybe. Oh, actually, that fits quite nicely, I think. Yes, I like this mix. There we are. That's nice. Oh, looks very nice. These textures, the blend. Of course, we need this over here as well. Currently working on Marie and her southern London accent. Oh, are you practicing the accent? Is that what you mean by that? That you're working on the accent? Alright, so will the story get voiceover? No, it's just the writing, the written talking. Oh, I see what you mean. Alright, gotcha. Yes. Okay, I think this deserves a bit of this texture as well. Let's see. A bit of this as well. Okay. So I'm just really focusing on this. Right. I think we'll probably have some more lumber stuff over here as well. Now I don't like how small this little connection there is. Perhaps this entire thing should be filled in with these textures. I think that would look better. Maybe we can have a little bit of a green stripe there. Although, oh sure. Yeah, I'm just going back and forth on this a bit. Okay. And I'll actually get a few of these other textures back here as well to kind of fill out the area. That's the wrong one. I wanted this one. Peter, if you're interested in accents, this chap on YouTube has made a video of him talking 67 different accents English. I found it quite enjoyable to watch myself. And there's the link. Here we are. I think this one's better for this area. Yeah, that's much nicer there. Let's see. Okay. Right. Right. Should I maybe sprinkle some vehicles around the area? Yes. Bulldozers, trucks, diggers, backhoes? But wait, what are female pronouns spelled like... what are female pronouns spelled like Souther London accent? I don't know. I'm not that well versed in accents. Tractors? I don't think they are spelled tractors. I'm not sure what you mean. Is it spelled differently? He means if it's written as an accent. So, for example, if it's an accent, you say, how are you doing? Then if you write that out normally, you would say, how are you doing? But if you write it as the accent, you would say, how are ya doing? So things like that. And he probably means female pronouns in a South London accent, how you would write that out so it would be read in that. I think that's what he means. Backhoe, yeah, it's probably the things with the back things that can just grab in the dirt and hoe it. Probably. Oh, it's just a little digger at the end. Oh, I see. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. I'll work with it. I mean, in Southern London accent, you say, oi fam, man got bear vexed in chicken and chip chop. I don't know. I've not experienced those accents, so I don't know. Not sure. Yeah, that's what he said in the video. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So this needs to, of course, connect up with this. There we are. That's how they said it, but I need to know the female pronouns. Because the female is speaking, so you cannot say fam, man. Fam meaning family. I think maybe man could work as well. Although maybe not. Because, for example, guys, even though there is the female version, which is gals, maybe gal could work. I don't know. Just a guess, though. Seems like you can use I am for Southern London accent too. Oh, sorry, before that. Not sure. Never did anything with these accents before, unfortunately. I'm gonna go with that then. Sure. Yeah. I mean, I don't have any real feedback on that. All right. Yes. Okay, let's see. Oh right, this back here needs to have a little bit of a yard area as well because it has a door. Probably the other texture as well, a bit mixed in. Okay, there we are. Now I'm not sure about this bit anymore, if this really looks good. It might be better to have just, well, as this texture. Like if I, like for example, if I had this going over like that, that might actually look a bit better. Or maybe both. Maybe I can do both. Maybe both look better. Just had this going over like that and then... So like this perhaps? I don't know. Maybe. Of course, I'm gonna write everything in simplified English so you can understand. What do you mean simplified English? Of course. Otherwise, you'd be lost in accents. Oh, right. So you mean in... Oh, I see. I see what you mean. Yeah, that's probably wise. There we are. That also gives a little bit of a area for this platform, whatever this is for. Maybe actually a bit more of this would work better here. Also a bit of a cracked texture over here, maybe. Yes, that's what it needed. A bit of a cracked texture. Maybe this one, though. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. And I think I want a little bit of a crossing there as well. Just have a bit of an access way to this over here. Let's see. Crossing. The GR ones I wanted. The darker ones probably. There we are. Like that. Yes, that's what I wanted. Which might also fit a bit better here. I'll save and I'll try it. It's just, I think I'll need to raise this a little bit so that the gravel on the side doesn't look as bad. Just raise this up a little bit and then flatten it later. Yes, I think that looks better than the big spline. There we are. That looks so much nicer, I think. What do you think? Do you think this is better? If you have any other questions about accents, I can recommend the Leo Dictionary forums, especially Language Lab or Customs and Culture. Also, yeah, I would like to do more with accents. Maybe if my work in progress driving / 3D platform game actually manages to stand up on its feet and I get a voice acting, I might. Or if you run a role-playing campaign, then you can do lots of fun accents for NPCs. Because one thing is that if you play a role-playing game, you really can't be bothered by accents, because that's to me at least, part of the fun. It's like the thing you have to accept, like, okay, the accents, even if they're horrible accents, it's all in good fun. I have been looking at quite a few accents. Oh, I thought you might have been listening to them. I'd think it would be fun to try some of that. Link, by the way, is here. Forgot it before. Looks good. Looks great, Trainz. Role-playing game. Alright, true. If you do, please make it a Star Trek one, because I would love to play as a character in the Star Trek game. It's just, yeah, I need someone to run it who knows enough about Star Trek to be able to do it, which means basically the basics of it. But that has not happened so far. Okay. However, now this looks a bit odd, just being placed in the middle of this area, I think. Although maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, which means that this road now needs to connect up to the back there somehow. I think just having this go around like that. I'll add a bit of the other texture as well. Not that much. There we are. Of course, it'll look better with splines. Grass splines, yes. Of course, I'll update the textures on this to look a bit better, because this is just the old texture thing. I'll if I replace them with this one, it'll look a bit better. Doesn't look as smooth then. There we are. And a bit of this texture as well. Okay, maybe a bit of the bluer one as well. Okay, let's add a bit more of the other texture. Right, so maybe something like that. Perhaps. Suddenly the yard doesn't feel that big. It doesn't feel as big as it did before. Of course it still feels quite big, but it doesn't feel as big as it felt before. Because now with all of these buildings here for context, and roads, and little areas and stuff. Right? I mean, this being the yard doesn't feel that massive as it did before. What do you think? I'll read a bit of chat, and I'll increase the render distance so you've got something nice to look at while I do. There you go. Nice hum for you. Right. True, listening at, looking at, yeah. Well, it was also described in text on screen. Okay, well, then there you go. Should I start a game? Maybe. But who's ever heard of a Geordie engineer? A Geordie engineer. Oh wait, if you get the joke, you know the drill. Hands up. There we go. Shadow's looks very great. Good work. Thank you. I got like Mary's lines. God I like Mary's lines. Like, take this for example. Oi fam, are you mad blood? Okay. Not sure what it means. Oi meaning hello. Fam meaning family. Are you mad meaning insane, and blood meaning blood. So what does it mean? Like what does it translate to? XD. Also similar to that video. The accent makes her sound very different to her appearance. Also, Vijay, did you see my message about the Leo forums and the one with its link? No. Alright. I had asked a thing, the link, oi as in hey, and blood as in mate, I think. Alright. Hey them, are you mad, lad? Okay. Yawning. Okay, I'll reduce the render distance a bit again so it doesn't lag much. So just for performance reasons, there we are. Yes, but what about the Leo thing? That is the website. It's a dictionary, and it's got forums where you can ask questions about language, and usually people they are quite helpful and respond quite quickly in my experience. Just in case you have questions about that sort of stuff. I think we need more of these areas here. Maybe in this bit. I think that would fit quite well. And I'll just put it down back here. Okay, now where would this connect? This would probably connect up to here, actually. Yeah. That would work. Here we are, this one. And let's raise the terrain a bit. There we are. Okay, so that connects up to here. And I like the idea of keeping this separate, because if this is the car park, then you don't really want trucks trying to drive through here to get over to back there. No, you'd want the trucks to continue on the road, go around here, and then continue on over here and get in this way, probably. Although maybe not. What do you think? Do you think it'd be better to connect this up as well? Right. I just meant that if you had any more questions about language/accents, maybe people might be able to help you. Trainz, you had only put one hand up, so the joke is that the Newcastle accent is called a Geordie accent, and also because of Geordie from Star Trek TNG. I think I got some basics, but it does not matter anyway, since I'm writing in simplified English. Alright. Also, Trainz, don't forget the grass bit on the transfer table, or rather, don't forget to get rid of it. Yeah, I haven't forgotten. It is this bit, and I'm going to have to put on a show. No, sorry, put on a thing. Although I suppose I could probably just put a little retaining wall over it, because the transfer table, there's actually a gap. It doesn't go over all the way. We can plant flowers in there. Put on a brave face? For what? Oh, you mean for the, as a facing for the thing, I see. Maybe if you just painted it light concrete. Maybe. Oh, actually, do put a retaining wall there, and then fill it up with flowers/grass, greens, snap. Yeah, probably concrete's gonna be a bit better. Snap, XC. Greens, nothing but greens. Parsley, peppers, cabbages and celery, asparagus and watercress and fiddle fruits and lettuces are alright, but it wasn't quite because I caught him in the autumn in my garden one night. He was robbing me, harassing me. No, sorry, wrong thing. No, right thing, because was the reference, but brave face to remove it. I don't know. This maybe. I think that's probably going to be the... Although this one maybe... Actually, I think this is probably going to be the better texture. Well, maybe not. Maybe this one. I think this one, probably. That looks better. You almost can't notice it. Hey, yes, this. Only thing left is le Wasser. The water, yes. No. Ooh. Concrete with rebar. Yes, this texture I will definitely use here. No. That looks... strange. Oh. That might be useful somewhere. So maybe just dabbed around here a bit. Yeah. Sure, I like it like this. This should go over on this a little bit as well. There we are. And over here, this I need the other texture, the brown one. This one, yes. Okay, let's see. Oh, looks great. That was the only message. I was thinking there would be a bit more. But then I suppose I'm not really talking that much, so there, it makes sense there isn't that much chat to read, because usually chat is a direct response to how much I'm talking. If I'm barely talking, then, well, there'll barely be any chat. If I'm talking a lot, then there's a lot of stuff for you to respond to, a lot of references to make, all that sort of stuff. So that makes sense. Yes, I'm just really focusing on how I want this to look and planning things in my mind and Just being tired in general. No, I'm not tired inside a general. No, I mean, just a bit tired. Let's see. We'll of course need stuff like warehouses and loading areas, maybe sheds and stuff on here as well. I'm still not happy with this transition. I think I'll need a bit more of this texture here to just bring the grey out a bit. The more neutral grey, I mean. I think it needs a bit more of the yellowy ballast, or gravel, I guess, texture. Also, here's a fact. Did you know that when the railroads in America were first constructed, the first ones were constructed, did you know that they actually used the ballast that ships carried to keep themselves upright? Like ships that came of colonists and stuff. They actually used that ballast as ballast for the railways. It makes sense. If it's a one-way trip, if you're not going back, you might as well use all the resources you have. Okay. Chat spoke. Spokane. I wonder how many outside references there were in these streams. Outside references? What do you mean? Do you mean stuff that doesn't reference things that are necessarily related to the stream? Like references to TV shows, movies, or popular recent occurrences? Probably a few. Quotes, things like that. I didn't know that, Chardice. Yeah, I only recently learned it myself. Okay, I need some sort of building here to cap this off some way. Maybe that. No. Maybe this one. Or maybe not that one. Maybe this one. Oh, I think this one will work fine. Not sure I like this. It doesn't... I like it from this side. I like it from this side. I don't like it from this side. It just doesn't fit, I think. A fair handful, eh? Yeah, maybe? Yeah, it's references. Maybe connect those two buildings with a foot walkway? No, I don't think so. It just doesn't look like the sort of thing. Unless I put like dumpsters and stuff back here. Maybe make the ground texture look a little bit less well maintained. Maybe that will help. Yeah, maybe. I'd say it's too close to the boss's building. I'd say the bosses would like more distance. Yeah, but it's not really the boss's building, though. It's not really supposed to be that. It's more supposed to be administration, because this is not the headquarters. Even though it might look like it, it's not the headquarters. Maybe some sort of fence would work there. Maybe this. Maybe have a gate there. Hello! M. Templeton 11. How are you? Let's see. Right. Looks too close now. I think it'd look better if it was further away still. Looks quite cramped like this. Yeah, but when I put stuff like dumpsters and things there, it might look a bit better. Just joined. What are we up to tonight? Well, tonight it's basically starting detail work on the yard. So I did Placed down most of these buildings over here. Did all this detail work around here. I did this bit, the road going in here, and sort of stuff all the way around here, basically. So I'm just trying to make this look a bit better, because I like the way that these buildings look from this side. I'm going to have more warehouse and stuff in here as well, but this doesn't really fit that well. However, I think with a separation wall here, it helps if I put a gate there, and then we have something like dumpsters along this bit. Let's see. What are the ones that I usually use? These ones, maybe. Yeah, so then like this. Maybe another one over here. Let's see. Maybe look at Willow's pictures as reference. I have, actually. If it has that pictured. Welcome in. Thanks, Senpai. Nice. This is my first time here, so what is this route? Ah, this is my Milton Valley Railroad. Do you want a quick flyover tour? It won't take long. This is a route I'm making completely on stream, so that's why it's been quite a long time and it's still not finished. That's wrong. Let's see. Maybe if the rotation wasn't off. Well, it's not off. These buildings, for these buildings, the rotation fits with this, and for this building, the rotation fits with the car park, so it's not off actually. If the administration building wasn't rotated differently to the other ones. Tis the Milton Valley Railroad. Was about a year since he started it. Sits back, relaxed, and enjoys the ride. Would love that. Okay, sure. So this is kind of one end of it, where this is the main line's going to go onto a terminus over here. It's going to have multiple, lots of industries over here. So the main yard area. This is in the city, basically. Yeah, and then continues over here. Like, this is all still work in progress. Excuse the lag. It's might as well. Not sure. I should probably turn off shutters for this. Hold on. I'll be back in a moment. I'm quickly going to quit it and turn down the shutter so it doesn't lag as much. It's my computer, don't worry. If TRS-19 doesn't lag for you, then my route will definitely not lag for you. I'll just turn them to low just for this. Let's see. Quit that. Start it again. Come on. There we are. Nope, there we are. Now let's start it. So this is set in the USA and in kind of the transitional era between steam and diesel. So it's in the 50s or more so 60s, sort of around there. Edit session, yes. Just wait for it to load. There we go, yeah, so you can see there's a little bit of a station here and things. Let it just load. We've got an oil industry here. Still not complete because I want to get more of the actual infrastructure for the rails done before I do the scenery in this bit. Anyway, it goes over here. Then the main line splits off. Over to the left is the unfinished bit. So this goes over here, up here through the tunnel, and then it's going to go for a bit more over here, and then it's going to go to another little town, and then over to a portal probably. However, the main line continues on this way, and this is just the flatter area. It's going to get more mountainous soon. This is a little spur that comes in from a farm back there. Continues on this way. I still need to redo the signals here because Some of them are messed up for some reason, I don't know why. Right, and this is actually a sugarcane industry. If we go over to on this branch, this goes over this way. And here you can see the sugarcane fields and all of the different loading areas we've got over here, and little roundhouse and stuff over here as well. Just loading, yes. Over here as well. And you can see I've got a little camelback switcher for this sort of things. But then again, yeah, I still need to figure out which cars I want to use for this. Anyway, also look at that. Wigwags. Nice, the crossings. Anyway, continues over this way, the main line. Then we've got coming up another farm where you can load grain. Continues on for a bit more. And then this is another unfinished bit. So the main line is going to continue on this way. I'm not sure if if there is actually going to be any stuff back there. I might just have it go to a portal or something. Depends on how long the rest of the route takes. And the actual line continues off this way, along this sort of wetland bit over there. And then it crosses this river with a nice lift bridge. Goes this way. And this is where sort of the Milton Valley starts, after which this route is named. It is fictional, by the way. Which is, actually this is a branch. So this line will actually go over to another town, all the way back there, at the end of this kind of broad valley, this broad valley, which is where all the grain and stuff will go. Well, most of the grain will go. But then we've got this line which goes up here. Probably add a bit more supply and cover here. A little bit more, yes. And this is where I sort of started the route. And I will add more baseboards at the edges of these mountains so they will actually continue up a bit more. You won't see the edges. Yes. Continues up here. These are the Horror Point sidings. Horror Point? Yes, Horror Point. Right? I did call them Horror Point. Yes, Horror Point sidings. If you want to know how they got their name, watch my third live stream on this map. Anyway, yes, so this continues this way. It's constantly going uphill, by the way. And here we get to Northseer, which is the town. I know it's a little bit of an unusual name, but it makes sense. And this does have a little bit of tourism as well, because you've got stuff like you've got the little diner here with a beautiful view of the lake. You've got a little road going down here past a little hotel. Just snakes its way down to the marina. And yeah, just generally very nice area. So then you might have noticed these bridges. These were inspired by the Keddy Y, I think it's called. Is it called the Keddy Y? The Keddy bridges on the Feather River map route. So yeah, you've got these two bridges coming in with a road going underneath, which this road actually has an interesting story behind it as well. Anyway, then the branch line that comes in from here. The branch line comes in from this way. Kind of just follows the road snaking up the valley. And at the moment, this only goes to this gravel pit industry, where again you've got the little settle tank switcher. And this road is a little bit buggy because you can see the shadow on the road is very, very dark. I may switch the road out if I can find a suitable. I have found one that might be suitable, but that I'll sort that out later. Anyway, we've got this little gravel industry. We've got some switching sidings and stuff. The gravel pit. And actually, you can see there are some old buildings that were once used for the gravel area, but not anymore. This branch line actually continues off to the right, and it's going to continue further up this valley. And you can see the quite steep sides there. And it's going to cross over with another nice bridge and go over to another town, where it's probably going to terminate. But that's not been built yet. And then the main line, which goes past Northseer, In case you're wondering how it's spelt like this. Nothisia. Like that. Right, continues up this way. The main line, yes. And you can see the little dried up river down here. That, well, almost dried up river. That goes down, and then the main line continues up this way, this way, this way, this way. And then over here, it goes into the tunnel, which again, this is an old asset, but dressed to look new, over to the dam. And I'm still very happy about how this turned out. A hydroelectric power plant. So you can see we've got the little substation and office area for its controller. And yeah, the line actually comes out of the tunnel here and then continues on this way, going basically, well, near the water level. Kind of snakes its way along here. And then here is the part of the lumber industry where I'm going to have multiple of these log loading areas, but this is one of them. So the idea is that the logs get floated down the rivers over here and then get collected over here. And yeah, you can see this. You can see we've got a few sidings up here, water tower, and yeah, so this comes up here, which I still really like how this looks, just with a retaining wall, the rail line snaking its way up here. And then this basically follows its way along the shoreline, all the way up to this point, where this is going to continue climbing up, basically. And I'm not sure if this is going to go down the other side of the mountains as well. That was the original idea, but I think that would be a bit too large for this map, considering that I'm only working on it off-stream, on-stream, not off-stream. There we go. However, it is going to continue to at least another town. And then this line crosses over this very nice bridge. It's a bit of an older asset, but I think it works well here. Which then, again, snakes its way along here. Oh, not like that. Snakes its way along here. Over like that. And then basically continues over this way. This isn't done either. But this is going to go to another town and some other industries. And the way that I made this lake, if you're interested, is I actually made the mountains themselves, like this as a valley for rivers to flow. Then I put in the dam and the water. So if you look underneath here, you can see that we've actually got the valley, and which is really quite deep, because, well, it is an actual, it is an actual, what's the word for it? Artificial lake. So yeah, that's the map. So on the map view, this is it, basically. This is what I've done so far. So the line will, so down here, where the city is, it will continue on for a little bit over to the terminus. Then this branch will go probably to about there, I'm guessing. This may go up here, I don't know. And this will go over to here, probably. This line up here will go to probably up there-ish, or over here, something like that. And then over here, up there, this will probably go up there, and this over to here. Something like that, I'm guessing. So, yeah. Oh, we found 17 minutes overtime, actually. So, yes. Actually, I'll rechat in a little in a moment. I want to get a good thumbnail. I think that this is probably a good thumbnail, because this is going to get archived on YouTube as well. There we are. Okay, so let's see. This is going to be nice. Not the sea town. Damn, that's so beautiful. Yeah, the damn puns. Always the damn puns. Right. Wow, impressive. Wow, this is awesome. You built all this on stream? Yes, I have. All of it. Except for the first baseboard. The first ever baseboard I have not. It's just Sharadice. It's all on YouTube. All the streams. If you want to have a look, there are lots of them. Lots of them. So, yeah. Apart from one baseboard. Yes, you did. Channel Sharadice. Thanks. Okay, yeah. I mean, I think, yeah, the stream's basically over at this point. We've gone on for over 2 hours. The next Trainz stream is actually going to be on Tuesday. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is a nice view. I like how this looks. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, I would go for a little bit longer maybe, but I'm a bit tired and it's getting quite late here, so yeah. Usually only 2 hours planning. So anyway, that's it. I'm just going to do quickly shoutouts at the end. Okay, good night. Yes, I'm quickly going to do shoutouts. So Kango Fango streams on Sundays as well. And he streams building and Trainz and OMSI too. It's very nice. Also a bit of driving. And if you play Trainz, have a look on the download station for 2 routes. One is called Central Europe. The other one is called Cornish Railways. I can recommend them, and they're both free. This stream will be archived on YouTube, as is the general thing. So, yes, that's it, basically. Thank you very much for watching. And yeah. So, alright, should I maybe change the time for the thumber? No, I like that time. I like it. Good night, yes, sleep well. Many thanks for the shout out and lovely stream. Yes, thank you all too. So, good night everybody, and that's it. Bye. Haha, my chat's filled with yellow. For me, M Templeton 11 is purple. Bye, Z's. Yes, bye, everybody. Bye. 5 people. Wow. Elsinore, thanks for the stream. Well, thank you for watching. I know I didn't talk that much this stream. I was mostly focused on what I was doing because I was going over like what I wanted the yard to look like, because it was kind of not going in that direction, but then I changed a bit and then a little bit made it go in the direction that I wanted it to look like. So yeah, that coupled with a little bit of tiredness today. So that's, yeah. But yeah, thank you for watching anyway. I'm glad that it was enjoyable. It's very fine. Bye, see you soon, yes. Bye. Haha. Haha. Haha, yes. Coupled with. Alright, see, I didn't even get that pun. That's how tired I am. I didn't even get the pun that I said myself. Usually I get the puns at the store, in big bags, yes. Anyway, bye. For real this time, yes.